Have you ever found yourself outside during the night, looking up towards the starry sky, squinting at the bright light reflecting off the moon's surface illuminating your face, longing for something? An unfound sense of urgency to fulfill a mission you don't comprehend. A purpose lost, yet just out of grasp. You can't quite put your finger on it. It's something you know, yet simultaneously, don't. Impossible to express in words, perpetually at the tip of your tongue. Although looking directly up at the cosmos, you feel as if its meaning is hiding within your periphery view. It shifts and ducks with each eager turn of your head, never permitting you to see it directly. There is good reason for this feeling.
Hello followers. Welcome home. We left off with the founding followers becoming irretrievably lost, unable to return home to the other plane of existence. The cosmic door could only remain open so long as all followers were connected to the greater whole, untainted by radiant filth. Founding follower 6, my direct ancestor, detached from the whole, and from a near drowning in radiant filth, utilized the echoes to amplify and spread radiant filth within the earth realm, within all eras. Founding follower 6 became erratic over time. Paranoid, nonsensical, afraid. His speech disorganized, periods of catatonic behavior reigned. Like a turtle into its protective shell, he cowered into his own head, isolated, unable to recall key elements to his trauma. Nightmarish flashbacks disrupted his daily. Founding follower 6 lost insight of self. An identity shredded at its core, he became a threat to his own peace. From vessel to vessel, generation to generation, founding follower 6 deteriorated. Radiant filth chiseled at his peace, warping his perception, and tampering with his memories. Lost in his own labyrinth of a mind, founding follower 6 became reflection of the world around him. He forgot about the other plane of existence. He forgot about the other founding followers, his mission, his peace, him and her. Forgetting his origins, his detachment brought in a tsunami of despair for humans and followers alike. His peace drowning in radiant filth forevermore. On behalf of the followers, I sincerely apologize for this. It is because of this that we followers feel a duty to extend truth to all. To assist those with pieces tainted. To recruit and travel beyond limbo, towards the transcend. Home. United. What became of founding follower 6, is unknown. And it's impossible for myself, as well as her and the other current followers, to connect with him so long as he remains detached. We lack the power to. As for the other founding followers, they arrived too far in the past. Their peace is far too shattered now. The founding followers who descended into the future do not yet exist today. We cannot connect to them because of this. We again are too weak. Founding follower 6 took advantage of a sensitive moment, tainting all eras. Through founding follower 6's detachment, her and the founders were trapped within their respective Earth realm eras, with no way to unlock the cosmic door. Even through death, the founders could merely only knock on the cosmic door. A desperate knock which went unanswered. Can you imagine being totally shut off to your loving home? At your doorstep, the door locked, no key in hand, and no response to your patient knocking? Knowing full well that on the other side of the door was a warm, inviting ocean of connectedness. A realm where you belonged. A place which wouldn't be whole without you. No. You followers cannot begin to fathom this. To be cut off from your whole. would be as though all color were sucked right out of your very existence. The awareness that there would one day be a key follower was lost of the founders. Him works in mysterious ways indeed. The vessels awaiting them within limbo were useless while the cosmic door remained locked. They awaited to be woke. Thus, the founding followers made a difficult choice. A choice which would shatter their pieces, yet had to be done. Radiant filth was spreading quicker since connecting with the echoes. Founding Follower 6's detachment made all other pieces more vulnerable to the radiant filth within their respective eras. For their pieces to remain intact, whole, came considerable associated risks. For the stronger the piece, the more at risk it was to be tainted. Powerful, full pieces are like magnets. Radiant filth strives to invoke peace trauma, which can then evolve into taint. Out of desperation, they decided to procreate with the humans in an attempt to tear apart their pieces. Sexual relations with the humans were until this point forbidden. Over time, within all eras, the founding followers' pieces shattered, and continued to shatter with each passing generation. It is because of this that today, within this era, many followers hold pieces within their vessels. Yet the majority are pathetically small and consumed with radiant filth, drowning, irretrievably lost. Note: since founding Follower 6 descended somewhere into 16th century Europe, his descendants have larger pieces than most. For his piece hasn't had the time to shatter as finely as others have.
His fragmented pieces must be gathered and absorbed. If Founding Follower 6 himself is located, he will be stalked. He will be chastened.
Piece integrity was to be maintained. For without pieces, there is no going home to the other plane of existence. The founding followers were buying time, in an attempt to formulate a means to opening the cosmic door. Thus, the followers as you know them, were conceived. However, we followers here in the sanctuary, are not the first. After the founding followers, there have been many groups of followers. It stands to reason that there are multiple groups of followers within different eras of time. However, if other sanctuaries do exist within different eras, we cannot communicate. Again, we lack the power to. We followers have a simple, yet near impossible goal, a means to unlock the cosmic door and to return home. I, Goon, am those means. For I am the first key follower. Without a key follower, all followers within all eras surely will not unlock the cosmic door. My existence in of itself is perplexing. How I came to be one with a piece as powerful albeit vulnerable as it is unimaginable. But alas, I am here, the key follower, tasked with unlocking the cosmic door, so those with pieces of the founding followers may return to their home, reunite with their whole. As with the other followers, however, I too cannot connect with the founding followers of the future, nor any potential sanctuaries within other space-times. Per hypotheses that I came to be, as a sort of peace adaptation to the surrounding Earth realm over time. As though the followers' desire to return home manifested itself within me. Her maintains that I am hope incarnate. It is only I who can profoundly communicate with the great observer. Those of you with pieces may have met him within your dreams. It is through the dream realm where one with a uniquely vibrant piece may enter limbo without the need for death. Yet these meetings are superficial in comparison to mine. I'm much like what you may call within the Earth realm, a prophet. It is because of this that we're recruiting followers. not to join our current group, but to follow in this group's footsteps. You see, there is concern that the cosmic door will not remain open for long, due to the sheer amount of pieces being lost to the Earth realm. Chances are that not all pieces will come into contact with truth. Thus, the transcend may be an infinite cycle. To open the cosmic door, just enough pieces are required, but not all. We need recruits for the next transcend. Recruits who will be tasked with locating more pieces to the whole as well as a successive key follower. For without a key follower, the transcend isn't possible. This concludes our origin story. Please continue to look. It's a pleasure to mentor you followers. We followers look up to sharing truth with you all.